Why do strong and independent women submit to their boss at work but not their man at home?
I'm not interested in being in a relationship with somebody who feels that they're superior to me.
So you don't believe in submission as a woman?
No.
How come?
Because I'm a human being. And we're not in a... I think that the base of relationship is companionship, not power.
But shouldn't there be some authority?
Submission is based in power. No, I think there should be mutual respect. And mutual respect comes with caring what the other person thinks, but I don't think that somebody who really cares about me should be the boss of me.
How about your parents?
I'm an adult. My parents aren't the boss of me.
But when you were younger, were they your authority?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're my parents. Because there is a power structure. They have years and years of age on me.
It's just about age?
Well, they have assets, they have age, they have all of these things that I don't have that they can impart on me. Children are not comparable to women. Grown women.
Hello fam, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good. Let's see how people are reacting to this video in the comment section. This guy is a desperate loser. Don't men submit to their bosses as well? What kind of question is that? That was my thought as well. I was like, what kind of a question is this? Did he even think it through? And then wanting to make her see reasons to submit by making reference to her family, her father, her mother, and she being a child. That was he trying to imply that women are children. So, because you were under the authority of your parents means that you should also be under the authority of a man. So women are children and we will continuously be children to men. Crazy, right? Having that man imply that women are children is not different from the way so many men out there think and perceive women. Many men out there believe that women are children and should be treated accordingly. Let's have a look at these videos.
If a man has a healthy understanding that women are children and you are not in this adversarial back and forth with an adult, you're in this back and forth with a 7-year-old. So imagine you having a daughter and your daughter comes up and says, you broke, you're this and that. You're gonna be like, what are you talking about? What do you want? Come here. Why are you so mad? You're literally going to comfort her because you mad about something. You're not mad at me. What's really bothering you? And you're actually going to comfort her. The same thing with your lady. When she started talking all kinds of crazy stuff or whatever, she's not mad at you. You triggered her and she's now in regression and she's literally talking to her mother or her father. And she's a 7-year-old child in regression. So all she really wants is for you to be like, you know what, come here. What's going on? Talk to me. She doesn't want to argue. She wants attention. She wants to be heard. She wants to feel safe.
You realize women are basically children. Your life gets so much easier because you go from treating them as an equal to treating them as a child because they whine, they complain, they're very emotional. And when you have that dynamic, things go smoother. When you treat them equally and rationally and logically, things go bad.
Let's take more comments from the very first video clip. Who said we are submitting to our boss at work? Are men not also working? Don't men have superior at their workplaces? Don't men have managers and CEOs at their workplaces? What exactly was he talking about? Submitting to their boss, you mean doing the job they are paid to. What a weird way to phrase that. Boss is superior, partner is equal. Bless her for having the patience to explain basic concepts to an adult. This is creepy. Is he being serious? I even wondered so. Heavy on the children are not comparable to women because he tried it. Obviously, that was what he was trying to do. So men don't submit to their boss. Why does this only apply to women? Why does he need to have authority over you? Weird. I submit to my boss because my boss pays my bills and I don't have to sleep with him. I get clock out and go home in peace. Bosses can also be women and men can also submit to them. You all know that's right. We've already heard some men say women are children. Men are being groomed, conditioned to view women a certain way, see us a certain way, believe some certain things about us, vice versa. This is the handiwork of the society, of the patriarchal system. Having some men think women should be seen and treated like children. Does this explain the reason why some men prefer having the carnal knowledge of children. I mean girls that are 10, 8 years old, minors. Does this really explain that mindset? I've also heard some men say all women are the same. It's all about their VJJ. Doesn't matter if she's older, younger, she's a little girl, the VJJ is the same. I've also heard some men say younger girls, little girls that are not even up to adolescent age, their VJJ is sweeter. I'm like, this is crazy. It's the way they view us, what they've been told about us, their preconceived notion about us. It's crazy. Let's have a look at this video.
If you're dating a girl, make her insecure. If you're dating someone and she's comfortable, she's gonna gain weight, she's gonna cheat on you, she's gonna use you for your advantage, she's gonna get tired of you. This is reality. The women that stick to you like white on rice are insecure. They always want to impress you. If your woman stops having that feeling, she will leave. Female delusion cracks me up because why are you getting older and having higher standards when your value's going down? You'll have a woman in her 30s, a fossil, telling people about her high standards. Susie, you should have had those when you're 22, okay? Now nobody wants you. Your value's going down, your standards can't go up. Makes no sense.
He said, if you're dating a girl, make her insecure so she doesn't leave you. Let's see how people are reacting to what he said in the comment section. This is emotional abuse for your information. This is classed as a form of domestic violence. If a man ever attempts to do this to me, I'm leaving, no doubt about it. That's not love, that's control. But you wouldn't know because it is a manipulative tactic. They don't want to lose you. They are projecting their own insecurity on you. You wouldn't know, honestly. They're very smooth at it. You wouldn't know. So a toxic relationship by not making her feel comfortable. That's the whole idea. They are battling with insecurity. They have the fear of losing you. And this is what a man has to say. Man, every video spot on. You must have watched some Casey Sander. Also, you pretty sure have a certain kind of persona which made you learn these things. Because I learned them by myself too. A lot of men out there are gamed. They are out there manipulating women. This one says, do both. Remember, you are absorbing her energy too. That's true. If the person around you is unhappy, it's just a matter of time. That energy is going to move on to you. You will become unhappy. If you've made her a toxic human being, you're definitely going to swim in that pool of toxicity, whether you like it or not. So I don't know where their head is at. When they make a woman uncomfortable, they start screaming, I have no peace. I want peace. I want peace. They make her uncomfortable, then they run off to finding another woman that will stroke their ego, that will validate them and all that. Talking about women are babies, women are children. We all know, it's obvious, it's clear. We all know the people that are the children, the gender that are children. Here are comments from the video where he said women are delusional. Oh, they hit 30 and they think they have high standards. Let's see how women reacted to what he said. It's 2025. You can have a boyfriend. Why are you so angry that you don't meet the standards of women you don't want? Men don't like women that are confident. They don't like women that have standards. He was still the same person that said you should make her uncomfortable, make her feel insecure so she does not lose you. Male loneliness epidemic. 30 years at the fossil years now. Damn, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Saying someone has a low value at 30 is super degrading. It's all insecurity screaming. If 30 is a fossil, I think they need to check his computer drive. I'm just saying, uncle. Unfortunately for you, when we are getting older, we get wiser as well. Why would we lower our standards if we don't need someone providing for us? You claim nobody wants us, calling us fossils, but still you are asking why. This is coming from a man. They are invisible the second they turn 30. She too old. This is coming from a man. Also coming from a man. Female delusion also cracks me up too. Tell you can't access a high value woman without telling you can't access a high value woman. Stay mad, bro. He calls himself a dating coach. Ladies, it's better to stay single than lower your standards. Never do it. You won't be happy and neither will the man. Why do you assume women want to be in relationship to begin with? They assume every woman out there needs a man, has to be in a relationship, has to get married. That is what they've been told. That's their mentality. That's the way they reason. And if you don't have a man, they assume you're automatically sad. You're not happy. You can't make it in life. You can't survive without a man. But we know that's not true. They are just projecting. Speaking of women having lower standard once we hit 30, we've heard men talk about women are expired milk. Women have hit the expiring date because we hit 30 and above. They also fertility shame women. They say we have low fertility. They say women are old cargoes. Nobody wants them anymore. We have a lot of baggages. What haven't they said about women that are 30 years and above? It's all projection. They can't handle the truth. Men age faster than women do. And when we talk about fertility, nope. Men are the ones that are more infertile than women are. Their sperm quality starts going down once they hit 30, even close to 30, starts going down. They know all this truth, but they could not handle it. The best way to deal with the truth is to turn it around and blame it on women. Not even blame it on us. Spin things around and make it seem like we are the ones with the problem. Let's have a look at these videos.
You know how men have been brainwashed in believing that they do not have a biological clock? And because of that, a lot of men choose to date women that are 10, 15, 20 years younger than them because they think, well, I can just get pregnant as long as I have a younger woman. Now that we know that it's actually their sperm that declines as they age and their mitochondrial DNA declines, and our mitochondrial DNA and our eggs don't decline as we age, does that mean it's going to be flipped back? It's going to be like re-inverted, if that makes sense, where now women are going to be like, no, I want younger men. Like a 40, 50-year-old woman is going to start dating like 20 to 30-year-old men because we know that they actually get more geriatric and that their value declines as they age. Just asking for the girls.
They literally start balding in their 20s and 30s. Andropause, the male version of menopause, starts at 30. Yes, because they expire. Science literally said uno reverse. Quick response on how it works. Men 40 years plus women with 20 years, problems with pregnancy. Men 20 years plus women 40 years, no pregnancy problems. Wow. So does it mean that we can start treating them like they are old and washed up once they hit 30? I'm about to be 47. My husband is 33. Interesting. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But Trump had a kid at 60. This might not apply to everybody. We are so much valuable at any age. We women have been brainwashed into having a biological clock. The biological clock thing was set up for men to create fear. It's a fear monger kind of a thing. So women would quickly get married to men and bore so many children because they believe that when you get married so early, you have a lot of time to give birth to so many children. But if you get married older, you wouldn't want to give birth to so many children. Some men just want to have so many children. And especially back in the days where a lot of people were farmers, they needed so many children to assist with farming. So it made sense for them to create this whole fear talk to lure women into getting married so early. Every 35 years old plus, even in their 40s, women that I know that got pregnant naturally all had younger men. I'm telling you, we naturally are matriarchy. Everything in our biology says so. Younger men is low-key where it's at, which means egg freezing is a money grab and unnecessary. Our eggs do decline as we age. We both have biological clocks after mid-30s. Women's egg decline at faster rate too. This one replied saying, new study shows that is not true. Keep up. She replied saying, what study? Because it's well documented that they start to decline in mid-30s. And then the lady went on to share the link. The sad thing here is this: individuals cannot carry out these studies themselves. They need the scientists to do so. If we can have patriarchy, what makes you think they cannot cook up results and tell you what they need you to hear that would go with the narrative they already have out there? I'm not in any way saying that whatever you're saying is wrong or right. Believe me, anything that is man-made can be altered, can have a life factor in it. And remember, scientists are humans, and a lot of scientists are men.
They told women their worth had an expiration date. But guess what? Your eggs are tougher, smarter, and more resilient than anyone gave you credit for. And if we're being honest, the real biological clock might belong to men, not women. And science backs that up. Women have been bamboozled, straight up lied to. For decades, we've been told that our fertility expires after 30, like milk. That our eggs get old, dusty, and useless, while men can have kids forever. But new research just flipped the entire story on its head. Scientists from Penn State and UCSF just discovered that women's eggs have built-in biological defenses against aging. They resist damage. They repair themselves. From ages 22 to 42, your eggs stay genetically stable. Meanwhile, the rest of your body, blood, skin, saliva, ages up to 24 times faster. So that whole your eggs are dying fear, turns out that's based on outdated science. The number might drop, yes, but their quality stays strong for much longer than we were ever told. Now here's the part nobody ever talks about. While women have been carrying the guilt and pressure, men's sperm is quietly mutating with age. A 2025 Nature study found that sperm from older men has more DNA mutations. It jumps from 2% in your 30s to 5% in your 60s. And those mutations, they can lead to higher risk of miscarriage and developmental disorders. So who really has the biological clock ticking louder? This isn't about blaming men, it's about righting a wrong. For decades, women have been shamed, rushed, and told our worth expires with age. We've been made to feel broken when the science says we're resilient. Our bodies were never the problem, the narrative was. It's time we stop putting pressure on women's clocks and start talking about everyone's biology honestly, because the truth is, women's eggs were built to endure, and the science backs us up.
Let's see how people are reacting in the comment section. So the biological clock was a scam. I'm convinced Adam ate the apple. I don't even believe in the story. At this point, I feel like women are supposed to be in charge. The patriarchy is backwards. I had twins at 40. So no. So I should be looking for a younger man. Noted. Janet Jackson having a healthy baby at 50, and they built a whole business of this egg freezing. Everything is business. It's capitalism. I'm in my late 40s. I thought I was going through menopause. The doctor ran the test and I found out I have more eggs than someone maybe in their 20s. I was shocked. A woman at my church gave birth to twins at 68. I bet they knew that information but covered it up. They do things to suit their narrative. Someone is asking, if this is the case, why do women above 40 sometimes struggle falling pregnant? I believe the biological clock applies to both men and women. The quality and the quantity declines with age. This is people's response to what she said. Less eggs, not quality of eggs. Could it be that they are with male partners who are their age or older than them? It's possible. I thought about that. Fertility issues. Maybe someone carelessly ruined the body system, not biological clock. Secondly, did she marry a young man? So right now, women are not thinking marrying younger men since the younger ones have better sperm. Could this be karma? I'm just asking. My aunt had her second baby at 58, very healthy, and then had another baby at 64. And because the person she had the baby with is younger than her, the kids come out healthy. Wow, that's interesting to know. My mommy had me at 41, 42. I know a lot of people in my family that had babies in their 40s and 50s. Yeah, a lot of women in my family, extended family. Women in my family all have twins at age 35 to 48. My mom had me at 40. I struggle with fibroids. It's over for me. That's sad. I think there's something you can do about it. Great, because I am 34 and not ready at all. This explains why young men chase older women. We are not old. Just had a free birth at 39 and she's perfect. You have only one life to live. Live your life for yourself. Don't let the society control your life. Don't let the society pressure you. They're all there to sell their own narrative. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video if you like it and if you're yet to like it. And don't forget to also subscribe. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all in the next one.